stop consuming other people's dreams. Today, we live in a society where we are so programmed to essentially nonstop scroll on social media. If you think about every single post that someone has posted on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, whatever the case may be, there was only one goal for that post, and it's for another individual on the opposite end of the screen to consume it. I was at the immigration office earlier today because I'm trying to extend my visa and stuff, and my phone was at 5%, so I couldn't go on it. As you can imagine, it was honestly the worst 5 hours of my entire life because I was not entertained. My brain was not stimulated. And of course, we all know we have short attention spans, but I was like, you know what? Let me try sitting here and really just raw dogging this entire experience. I'm not gonna go on my phone because I don't have battery, and I'm just gonna sit there with my thoughts. And I've come to realize how much of a struggle that really is for not only me, but for a lot of people. Try being in a car or Uber next time when you're going somewhere and think about that urge to reach for your phone and just start to scroll. Start to look at what other people are doing. Start to look at what other lives people are living. And you can kind of categorize this or really see this when big things are happening in the world. For example, right now the Olympics are going on and everyone's talking about Team USA, gold medal this person looks so cool shooting the gun, blah, blah, blah. You realize that people are living vicariously through other people because they're too scared to accomplish their own goals. If you look at even in your settings, the amount of hours you are spending on Instagram, TikTok, whatever the case may be, think about how much you would have progressed if you spent those hours on your own stuff. I've been in a rut the past 2 weeks. If I'm being completely honest, I've moved and I've just been all over the place. And I find comfort in scrolling on social media when we all know that you need to be uncomfortable to actually grow yourself as a human being. And I was on Instagram and I was just scrolling and I was scrolling and I was seeing these people do amazing things. I was seeing people in the Olympics. I was seeing, Drake just released 100 gigabytes. Everyone's scrolling to see how amazing he is, all of these things. And I'm like, man, when do you turn the switch to look at other people that are amazing and then start to look in the mirror at yourself and say, when is it my time? When can I be amazing? And that only happens when you start becoming a producer of your reality rather than a consumer of other people's. And I feel like it's such a toxic thing that we've just progressed to as a society. It's so normal for everyone to just scroll. Going back to the immigration office, I was sitting there was 50 people sitting. And I counted because I had nothing else to do because I was that bored. I was counting every single person that was in line. And I was like, let's see how many people are on their phones versus off their phones. And the only people that were not on their phones was this guru-looking character because he had the whole thing going on, and me because I had no battery. 48 out of the 50 people sitting scroll, scroll, scroll. And I just thought how down bad we are as people to be doing that. Every single person, when they were a kid, they had a dream. And I think about this a lot, that as you get older, the motivation to accomplish that dream diminishes because you want to do something that's realistic. Reality convinces you that you need to be realistic, and as you get older, chasing dreams that you once had when you were 15, 16 isn't that. And now me being 23, I start to feel that motivation dwindle a little, and I start to see me consume and live vicariously through other people's goals, and I hate that. I hate that so much. I saw this YouTube video the other day. I forgot the YouTuber, but he was talking about this, and it kind of motivated me to the YouTube video was how getting up changed my life, or getting up early is the shit. And I was like, man, bro, I'm so tired of watching other people win. I'm so tired of me scrolling on TikTok for 2 hours watching other people's dreams. a bunch of streamers like Kai Sanat, whatever, all these people are coming up on my TikTok feed, and I'm watching these people live their goals. I need to turn the AC on because it's getting hot. I am proud of myself because I was watching all of these people travel, do things that they were super uncomfortable to do in the beginning of the year. And I was like, you know what? I want to do that. I've been wanting to do that ever since I was 18. And I did it. I moved. I'm in a different country right now. I guess I can show you guys really quick. Like, look at this view. Look at the people. It's beautiful. Coming from New Jersey, this is so different for me. And I was just so tired of watching other people move, go to different places in the world, travel, experience. I was like, I need to do this rather than watching them. And now for me in my music, I've caught myself in the same wormhole of watching other people accomplish stuff. I'm done consuming things and filling up my mind with everything that distracts me from my focus, from my tunnel vision. And I urge everyone, just for 2 weeks, try to stop consuming things on the internet and start to become a producer. And take note of how much your reality changes, how much of your mindset elevates. Because I've been in that focus before, and I've lost it a little. I want to get back into it. So I'm making this video not only for myself, but hopefully for other people that are starting to notice themselves, pick up their phone when they're bored, and endless dopamine, notification, post, content, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, watching everyone work towards what they want, and you're just sitting there, consuming. I don't know. Consumption is monetized. That's why it's pushed so much. It's so easy. It's so easy to consume stuff. I can open up my phone right now and scroll on TikTok for an hour and then enjoy myself within that hour. But then where am I at with everything? I'm in the same exact position. So I think that's all I have to say. This is the first talking video I've done since I've moved. This is my new apartment. I've moved for the first time in my life. This is this foreign medicine herbs that is actually really good. I'm just done thinking about not drinking alcohol that much because that's been a whole other thing that I can make a whole other video on. I'm just ready to be back in my tunnel vision. I'm just so ready to be back, and I'm so tired of consuming other people's dreams. So, yeah, much love. And I hope this helps one person,